Hello and welcome back. I am Dr. Lori Williams. Today I want to talk to you about the difference between burnout and breakdown. So first and foremost, we're going to start with burnout. So burnout is essentially is chronic emotional, physical, mental exhaustion that's typically caused by prolonged stress. So this may often be taken as, oh, I'm just overtired, or maybe I'm not sleeping well at night. And we tend to find a lot of explanations as to why burnout may be occurring in our life. But what you want to look for is the constant fatigue even after you rest, loss of motivation, loss of creativity, increased irritability, or like feeling emotionally numb is also a sign of burnout. Muscle tension, stomach issues like digestion issues, and headaches are often also a sign of burnout as well. So burnout is something that you should listen to, because unfortunately what happens if you don't listen to when your body is speaking to you about burnout, it's going to essentially lead to a breakdown. So this may be a mental, emotional, physical breakdown of, mentally, emotionally, physically. But ultimately what it may look like is, if you're lucky, it's just going to be, like a cold or flu. This is your body's way of making you stop, of making you give yourself that time and space and that rest that it's been asking for. So ultimately, when you are going through issues of a breakdown, like I said, you're lucky if it just comes as sickness, as like an illness that you get over. In worst case scenarios, it could come as an emotional breakdown where you're hysterically crying, not knowing why, and just cannot seem to keep it together. Or a mental breakdown where you literally will start to feel as though you're losing your mind. Or a bigger physical breakdown would be something where like an illness or a disease that you're not going to just be able to get through it or to get over it, like a cold or flu. So it is very, very important for you to notice the signs of burnout so that it doesn't lead to having this breakdown. I read something recently that said that burnout whispers were breakdown screams. So listen to the whispers of burnout. Choose to do something about it at that before, while it's still burnout, before it becomes a breakdown. The truth of it is in our life, we are, we wear a lot of different hats. There's a lot of things that's going on in our lives, and we're trying to just get through it the best that we can. Unfortunately, this has become a normalization of burnout, of oh, well, it's so common, and it 100% is absolutely common. But just because it's common doesn't mean that it's healthy for us. So you may see people, you may have grown up in a household where your parents were just like, go, 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 just push through it, just keep going. They modeled for you what burnout looks like. In your workplace, you may see your leadership team modeling burnout as a success, or the path to success. And this is just simply not true. So ultimately, what you're doing is you're mistaking burnout for high performance. You will be so much better mentally, emotionally, and physically if you're not struggling with burnout. And you'll be able to enjoy all the success and all the high performance that you're getting from actually being healthy, mentally, emotionally healthy. So early recognition, the realization, the sooner that you realize that you have burnout, the better it is for you, because burnout's going to affect your mental clarity, your decision making. It can even have a negative impact on your relationships and productivity in the workplace as well. So ultimately, you want to create wellness in your life and in your business, rather than just crisis management. Again, crisis management is, putting out the fires, is become normalized in our society, in our culture, and nothing is further from the truth. We literally are all just a bunch of people walking around, going through our day, and at any point we could have that mental, emotional, or physical breakdown. Do yourself a favor. You can start to change this now. You can start to change the way you see things, the way you deal with things, the way you process things. Encourage yourself to take the time that you need to truly rest, and allow yourself that time that you need to get through burnout so it doesn't lead to the breakdown. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you back here next time.